today. Excellent performance from the lads, and they put a fair bit of effort into that, didn't they, to get that draw?
Yeah, I thought the boys were fantastic today. The shift that they put in was exactly what we asked them to do before the game. You know, it's our last home game of the season. Everybody knows there's a lot gone on this season at this football club, so just go out there and give the punters something to get behind, and I think they did that, and the punters responded.
You'd say as well that the Harriers were mighty unfortunate not to be further ahead at the interval.
Yeah, I thought Husey was denied a clear-cut penalty, as did the fourth official as well. I thought the ref was pretty poor first half in regards to decisions going against us. But maybe second half he levelled it up a bit. He helped us out a couple of times, and I thought they maybe could have had a couple of penalties second half, but it's one of them things, it levelled itself out in the end.
You'd say a draw was a fair result?
I would, yeah. I don't think we deserved to get beat today. They had a couple of chances, they hit the bar. Danny's made some good saves, but I thought we were worthy of our point, definitely.
And it shows really just what can be applied from a team, isn't it? Really, yeah. So as you say, you set them up right. They battled hard against a side who potentially next week will be the league champions.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, we all know we've got our work cut out now for next season, and it starts. It started a while back. We're having to be super organised. We're using young kids who will make honest mistakes. There's no two ways about it. You can't get that out of people. If they didn't make mistakes at that age, they wouldn't be playing at this level. So we've just got to make sure that they're well drilled. They know everything that is asked of them, and hope that they can do it for 90 minutes, week in, week out. And when you're asking that of young, inexperienced players, it's hard because, like I just said, if they were doing that week in, week out, we're going to lose them anyway. So, and you're always starting from scratch again all the time. But we're prepared to, and we have been all season, put the hard work in on the training ground, because that's where it starts, and we'll do it again next year.
So it's going to be a difficult one. I suppose really fortuitously, it looks as though Eastleigh's spot in the playoffs is shall we say, almost concreted in. So next weekend's games, it could be a dead rubber for them. So it could give you the opportunity.
So hopefully they'll rest some big hitters. Is that what you're trying to say?
That's what I'm trying to get through. Yeah. So would that be an opportunity then to perhaps put more of a younger team in, just to see how they
well, listen, we'll put a side out next Saturday to try and win the game. That's Gary and myself. We're both winners, and we're trying to instill that into our players. And every player that we put out on that pitch, in that starting 11 and in the squad, are going to have to be winners, because, like I said, it's going to be tough. Every week's going to be tough for us, and we want to pick up as many points as we possibly can. We still want to finish as high up this season in the table as we possibly can as well.
I know that they've been talking about the budget and the budget that's likely to be given to Harriers, which means that it could well be perhaps one of the youngest squads ever assembled at Harriers for next season.
It could well be, and going back to the points that I've just said, they're going to be young and inexperienced, but what that also gives you on the flip side of it is bags of energy. You look at players like Jake Green and Kian Rafael, they'll run, but they'll also make mistakes, but you will get flat out effort, which in my time of being at this club as a player as well, I know the punters appreciate it. At most clubs, if you run around, they'll applaud you for just doing that. So if you can instill that into people and get that work ethic and the work rate and the togetherness, you never know what can happen. If we can make the playoffs next year, I will be absolutely delighted.
I would think you'd be absolutely delighted if Harriers avoided relegation as well.
Yeah, I'm quite a positive person. I don't think we'll be at that end. Mid-table, hopefully, and maybe kicking on.
That's the case with mine. If they put up the same sort of performances they did against Barnet today, there should be no reason why not.
Well, exactly right, and they're looking likely to be the league champions. So if you can do that, against a team of that sort of calibre, then you have got a chance. But this is the problem, you've got to keep replicating that performance week on week, and when it's cold and it's horrible on a Tuesday night at Braintree or whatever, you've still got to keep doing it, and that's the hard part.
Well, they did the hard part today. Congratulations on the draw.
Thank you.